I was muted. What's up, everybody? Hopefully everybody's having a good week, having a good end of the week, having a good Friday, as they say, when they try to play outside in the hay. Alright, shut up. Let's just play games. Just play games. That's what we all came here for. We didn't come here for any sick rhymes. We didn't come here to drop fat beats. We just came here to play games, alright? The Weeping Peninsula. Last time, where we left off, we were getting ready to go into this castle, of which we are inside of right as we speak. So a lady outside this castle bid us on a quest. She was the only one who was able to make it out of the castle alive. And her father is still trapped somewhere in this castle. And she gave us a letter to go send to her father. But when we died and respawned at her site of grace, she was dead. A mysterious stranger came in with a giant sword and struck her down where she sat. So now we're on a voyage to try and meet her father in our robe. And we're going to try and find her father, the king, and give him this letter that she entrusted in our hands. We've never been here. It's actually a beginning area, so we're kind of... The heck is that? Something's on the other side of that wall. So we're kind of a little overpowered, as you can see. We're killing pretty much everything with one hit. Which honestly I'm okay with. It's a nice change of pace. But we never actually explored this area earlier on in the game, when we probably should have. There's a big guy to the left there. Let's kill all of these little gremlins. What? 2 hits? Are you kidding me? You're OP for this area. That was... Oh, thank you for missing. Alright. We're always a little rusty coming back after a day. Okay? We're always a little rusty. Don't judge this performance, okay? Because this is rusty performance. This is before we remove the rust. I'd actually say we're doing pretty good. Doing good. Old Fang. You don't say. You don't say. What are they, like, bowing to? Oh, that guy must be, like, their lord. Hey, that's not fair. That should have hurt him. Oh, no. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're out of stamina. Just kidding. Just kidding. You guys actually thought we were gonna die. Ah, we're out of reach. Alright. Alright. Recompose ourselves here. Come on. No. That's not gonna happen. That ain't how this is gonna go down. Bro. Alright, apparently it is going down that way a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, I can get my attack off first, sucker. Just barely, by the way. Just barely. We're gonna die. Not today. Not today. Long-hafted axe. Long-hafted axe. What were they praising up here? Like, they were all bowing down to something. A body. Whose body is that? Oh, God! I thought you were all dead. You jerk. You jerk. How dare you? Sneak up on me when I least expect it. Fire grease, okay. I'm using a lot of flasks early on. I don't like that. There's probably a boss around here somewhere. I mean, let's face it. There's going to be a boss around here somewhere. Ooh. Clear the room. Clear the room. Let's not be greedy. Clear the room. Nobody's here. Treasure chest. Treasure me. Chest me. Give me the chest. Claim. We should have came here earlier in the game. Look at all these weapons we're getting. Chest me. Claymore me. Chest me. He's like giving them orders. He's like, alright, you men. You look out on the ramparts and tell me if anybody comes. I'll stand here and... Oh, they're fighting. I'm your friend, man. Don't attack me. What? He's a bad guy. None of them are good guys. What? Everything wants to kill me. Lord Sworn Straight Sword. Oh man, that's the kind of sword I have right now. I could have gotten it way earlier in the game if I had just come here. Lesson learned, if I ever do a second playthrough, I'll know to come here first. We'll never do a second playthrough, by the way, just in case anybody's wondering. As this playthrough is probably going to take us forever and a day to finish. Assuming we ever actually finish it. Is this what I was hearing downstairs? You guys are making so much noise, dude. What if someone's sleeping? What if someone's trying to sleep in this place, huh? You got no respect. You got no respect. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't even know my own strength. I apologize. My goodness. I didn't really mean to kill all of you with one hit. I'm sorry. I meant that to be a lot more dramatic. My gosh. What's happening here? I'm just destroying everybody. They hung them. They hung them, those monsters. Those monsters. Goodness, this is kind of a dark and dreary place we're in right now. Everywhere you look, there's more bodies hanging. Seek down. I don't wanna. What if I don't wanna seek down? I guess that's the only way to go. Seek down. I'm kind of interested to know who the big guy was back at the beginning area, though. Gosh, this place is huge, man. I thought it was like a little side quest. Like we'd be in and out real quick. How the heck do we get down there without dying? Cannonball! Like that? Come at me, bro. Bro came at me and bro didn't know what was coming for him. Just hear a bird. There's so many ways to go, dude. If I die, I'm not entirely sure I'll even remember how to get back here to get my runes. Psych, we're not gonna die here. Come on. Come on, what do you think this is? Oh, I did hear a bird. Oh, crap. We might actually die here. Alright, alright. Stay calm, stay calm. That seems awfully cheap. Get it? Cheap? They're birds? Alright, alright. Let's take this seriously. How in the world do you even kill these? Like this! Oh, it actually worked, kind of. Oh, you ass. Got him. Got one. No, stop it! Turn around. Stupid camera. Get him! Nice. Wanted to save my magic in case there's more birds. A short bow, what the heck? Why did we not come here earlier? Oh my gosh, there's so much good stuff. So much good stuff. Golden rune. Oh my gosh, so much good stuff. I'm going to assume there's more birds. It wouldn't only give me 2 birds. This game's not that easy. There's ladders everywhere. Didn't expect friend. Friend down there? Aristocrat ahead. Ambush ahead. Try ranged battle. Where's he talking about? That way, gotcha. I don't know what I'm getting into here. I was kind of hoping there would be another site of grace in here somewhere. Grace ahead, but no turn back here. But no turn back, though. I don't want to go to the grace if there's no turn back. It said no turn back, guys. I believe it. What the heck are we getting into here? This place is huge. No, I mean, I know it's a castle. They warned me ahead of time that it was a castle, but I thought it was like a baby castle. I thought it was like a castle junior. Oh my god, something's happening. They said there's a friend down here somewhere. I don't see a friend, bro. I see a lot of things that want to kill me. A lot of things that want to kill me. So that brings me back to the beginning. I'll just wait. I'll wait my turn. You guys take care of business. I do want to get a cheap shot on this guy, though. I hate the shields. I hate shields. I hate shields. Why did they all say used ranged combat? Are they not, like, good enough at this game to fight these guys? What's going on? Can they not do that? Can they not handle a simple parry combo? It said there was a friend around here. Where is he? I don't see a friend. I see a lot of dead bodies and people who want to kill me. They definitely pointed this direction, saying there was a friend. Tarnished ahead. Is he in the top of the tower? Is he gonna deflower in the tower? Tarnished ahead. Tarnished ahead. Found a friend.
There's a face I've not seen before.
Is he the king?
I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself.
Well, there's
So
something
you
I
can
should
see
tell
how
you.
things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said, and true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morn won't hold much longer.
Have you looked
Take
around?
this by way of apology.
I'm pretty sure it hasn't held at all. Sacrificial twig.
I see. From Arena.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
Don't go looking for her though. she definitely told me don't come looking for her.
As commander, I must remain.
You'll never
To ensure
find
the
her.
treasured sword
Ever.
of Morn
She's gone.
does
She
not
ran away.
fall into the wrong hands.
She certainly wasn't killed by a mysterious beast.
If you see Arena, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's
No,
fulfilled
don't.
his duty.
Don't come for her. I'm telling you.
If
She
see
told me
Arena, do
specifically to tell
her
you that.
father
Poor guy. Sadness. Much sadness. I'm telling you, dude, don't come for her. She did not want you to come for her. She specifically told me, hey, I forgot I ran out of ink and I ran out of paper, but there's one last thing I wanted to put in this letter. Make sure you tell him, don't come for me. I won't be there, no matter where you look. And definitely don't look where I was sitting next to the site of grace. That's the last place you should look. There, I think we covered her tracks. He's never gonna find her dead body. Hidden path ahead? You liar. I don't even know why I tried. I should just always assume that it's lying. Climb, 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 climb. I want to go back to the site of grace back here, but it said you can't come back once you go to it, so I'm kind of mixed. I have mixed feelings. Give me those smoldering butterflies, baby. Mixed feelings, go! We did it. And we did a superhero landing. Do I have... Nope. I was gonna say, do I have enough, I can add a flask. Ooh. I don't think I have any sacred tears. How many flasks do I have now? 6? I needed to use 2 seeds for 1 flask? Are you crazy? No turn back ahead? I don't even know where ahead is. Where the heck am I going? This way? That way? This way? I want to go this way. Can't go this way. Gotta go that way. No turn backs. No turn backsies. Ah, pickle. Pickle my tickle. Tickle my pickle. Didn't expect pickles. What are you talking about? I don't know why you would expect pickles, because there's clearly no pickles. What are you talking about? Crazies. Alright, what's this? What's this? Down ahead? No, I think you're lying. Hey, something just died. I'm not sure what just happened, but I got souls from something. Something died. That looks spooky. So what's stopping me from doing this? This, and then just teleporting back to Stone Sword King. What the heck is going on over there? And just teleporting back up, because clearly you can't get back up any other way. So let's do that. New map has been found. Ooh, thank you. So teleport, and then we'll try the other path. Adam Edwards, welcome to the stream. Your first one. Fucking hell hard one to start on, yeah. I figured if I was going to start on a Dark Souls game, I might as well go for the one that everybody's raving about. It's pretty fun so far, but I have a feeling there's going to be a point where we just hit a really hard skill wall, and I'm not going to be able to get any further. I've been surprised how far we've gotten so far, to be honest. Have you played all of the Souls games? I probably should have looked. The heck is that? Well, those things that I can't kill because they have a ridiculous amount of health. Feels like DS1 is the best one to start on. I don't know, I just heard so many good things about this game. I couldn't ignore it. It would take me forever to catch up from DS1 all the way up to this. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll just start right here. There's no catching up. It's now or never. Plus, I figure if this is the hardest one out of all of them, why not just play it now and to know that I'll be able to play Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 if I ever choose to without much problem. I have played all of them. I feel like play them in order. Yeah, but they're not a continuous story, right? So I guess it doesn't really make any difference whether... I mean, the Dark Souls games, if I ever play those, I'll play them in order for sure, yeah. The only other FromSoft game we ever tried to play was Sekiro. But at the time of its release, the PC version was broken as all get out, so it didn't work. Oh, interrupt him. We were too slow. We're too slow? We're too slow? No, we're too slow. Get out of there! Just spam. Just spam. Got him. Giant lizard man dead. Defo not the hardest. Oh, really? What's the hardest one? I just heard people said this was the hardest one. Or people have said it has the hardest boss, one or the other. I don't know which one they said. Dark Souls 1 is? Really? I've never really tried it. I tried a demo of it that got you to the first boss on that bridge, and I killed him, but then I never played the rest of the game. And I think by killing him, I actually mean he fell off of the bridge while I was fighting him. Twin Blade Talisman, nice. Judging by the name, I don't think it's going to do us any good. We are not a twin blader. This castle's so huge. Technically DS2, but that game shit. That's what I've heard, yeah. I watch a couple of streamers who do Dark Souls playthroughs. And they all seem to universally think Dark Souls 2 is the worst game out of all of them. I don't know why people hate it so much, but it seems to be a unanimous opinion. No? Please help me, I'm of noble blood. If those hideous mongrels eat me, I'll be forever marred. Anything but that, please. Think of the disgrace. I think it's a little too late, dude. I think it may have already happened for you, bud. Yeah. That's all that's in this room, is a little ghost. Interesting. Be wary of up. What's up? Nothing. What the heck are you talking about? Crazy? When you did it gets harder, the AI is broken and way too many bugs. Oh, Dark Souls 2, you mean? Oh, that's a long fall. That is also a long fall. That seemed farther than it actually was. Yeah. Which way? Yeah, I also meant die, not die. I didn't mean die, I meant die. Did. What am I hearing? I'm hearing something like glittering gold. Trinkets and baubles. Ooh. It's kind of surprising to me that as far as we've gotten, that's the first time we've seen one of those. Oh, hi. Don't move a muscle. Got him. The heck? I'm trapped. There's no way out. As a Dark Souls connoisseur, which one's your favorite out of all of them? I've heard a lot of people seem to like Bloodborne, like a lot. I don't have a PlayStation, so I don't have the means to play that. So that's the first one I wanted to play, but because I don't have a PlayStation, I couldn't. There's never anything in these. I don't know why they're all over the place. Seems really risky. Line it up and go for it. Nailed it. Smithing stone 2. Ooh. Oh man. There's something down there. Rats, I hate the rats. Bloodborne is okay. Your favorite is 3? Nice. I don't think I've seen any of 3. I've seen a couple of streamers play through, Sekiro. Gosh, there's so many bad guys down here. Cowabunga! It kind of worked. Oh, we're gonna die here. I can't see. Please, please, sir. Please, sir. Oh my god, there's no way out. Oh, there was a way out. We were right next to it. How do we even get back there, dude? 3,000 runes. That sucks. I wouldn't even know the way back there. I guess just down, generally, just downwards. We went this way. Do a lot of the Dark Souls games have, like, secrets? Oh, I forgot you guys all came back. I'm sitting here running around like crazy, like nothing's gonna hurt me. How long did it take you to beat this, and who was the hardest boss? I'm assuming you're gonna say the same thing everybody else has said in Melania. Or Melania, or whatever she's called. This is the most time that has consecutively worked. Like, usually that move does not work for me at all. Something just died. Let's try this room again. Mostly just because we have no option and we have to. Old tree. Yep, you're not wrong. Good eye, sniper, good eye. Alright, rats? Yeah, you're also not wrong. I don't like it. My souls, my runes, my whatever the heck they call them. Oh! Did you ever play, what's the other one? Demon Souls? I did play that one way back in the day. Shortly. I didn't play it much. I'm perfectly fine with being cheap here. If it means getting my runes back, I'm cool with it. I think there's still one guy left. Go down, get the runes, look up real quick. Nope, nobody's left. Oh shit, yes! Lots of them. Gosh dang, I swing so slow. God, stop! Oh my god, we're still gonna die. What the hell? These rats are like the bane of my existence in this game. Oh my god, why do I swing so slow? Come on! Oh my god! Oh. I have such a slow freaking sword, dude. That's like why I'm so surprised I've gotten as far as I have and killed as many bosses as I have, is my sword attack is just so damn slow. Like I have no means of doing a fast attack. Die. That seems better. That seems more like my luck, yeah. That the sneak attack just does not compute whatsoever. What other kinds of games do you like to play, Adam? Thanks for stopping by the stream, by the way. I appreciate it. Just want to kill you. Fine, run away. See what I care. Just like everybody else. Did he just die? I think he fell off the cliff and died. I heard the little twinkle sound. So there's gonna be 3 rats. No, 5 rats and 1 goblin, dude. This time we're gonna wait until we have as many killed as possible before we go down there. Die, punk. Die, punk. Die, punk. I don't even want to go down there, dude. Like, those 2 rats crushed me last time. Except I can't see them from here. What just happened? Oh, I see one of them, but the camera's not letting me lock onto him. Cheap camera. Cheap camera tricks. So here's the plan. Drop down, lock on, go for a jump attack right off the bat. Hurry up, come on. There we go, there we go. That's how you deal with them. That's how you deal with them. Good lord, that should not have taken as many tries as it did. A whip! What the heck? It'll be Simon Belmont? What the heck? What class uses a whip? Something? Oh, thanks. Another sight of grace. Lost Grazie found. 10,000 runes to level from now on? Holy Toledo. Gotta clear out an entire dungeon for that many. That's where I just came from? Yes. Wait. No. Shh. Oh no. Leave me alone. Oh, it is where I came from. They came back to life because I sat at the graves. Duh. I always forget that for some reason. Be wary of left. I mean, I see the giant boss door to the left, if that's what you're talking about. This guy's what he's talking about. I get it. Oh, God! Why only wary of left? Why didn't you say, like, be wary of every direction? Good lord. Oh, my Christ almighty. Alright. Leave me alone. Back off. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, reset. Where's the frickin' sight of grace? Reset. This is too much. Oh my gosh. Be wary of left my butt, dude. Be wary of everything. Is there even anything worth going over there for? I don't even see an item over there. What's the point? can get downstairs? Why? Why would you even do? I'm not even wary of left. I want to kill this bird first, dude. The bird's what I'm most worried about. I don't give a crap about this guy. There. There, that's how we do things. I don't have the right weapon out. Please, sir, can I have my sword? Thank you. You're dead again? Oh, thank you. Man. Just when you think you're starting to get good at this game, just crushes you even harder. Throwing daggers? Don't mind if I do. Krabby Patty down here. Krabby Patty. Snake, oh snake. Precious item ahead. Item ahead. Okay. I'll believe you. Tears. Where? I don't see tears. Somber smithing stone. That's what we've been looking for. Oh my gosh, we could have leveled this sword up so long ago if we had just come here earlier. What is behind door number 1? No summoning ahead? Well, apparently you don't know what you're talking about. Because I have summoning. Whether you did or not is your problem. Leonine Misbegotten. What the hell is that? What is Leonine Misbegotten? Oh, he fast. Oh, he fast. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at the damage. Ooh, he's fast. We're faster. No, no, no. Not like this. Alright. Stop shielding. Dodge. Use your dodge. Use your dodge. Then get him. You gotta get more used to dodging instead of using the shield, because the shield uses so much stamina. Oh, halfway. Please, Mom. I'm stuck. You jerk. Man, come on. Stay still, man. Take a hit. Take a hit. Get away. Heal. Heal, heal, heal. Alright. I got the phase 2 on first try. Oh, I don't know how that missed. That did not. Oh, you son of a butt. No, I'm trapped. Get out of there. Wow, that was just luck. Oh man, he's stuck now. How's it feel? Well, we have a chance to get this guy on first try. Restore stamina. Get him! No! Not like this! We're almost done! No, 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 no! Get up! Hit him! Hit him once! Oh, thank you. Good night. Great enemy fallen. Leonine Misbegotten achievement unlocked. Grafted Blade Greatsword. What the heck is that? The first try. First try. It always feels good to kill these guys with the first try. First off, I didn't believe it. Nice. What's the sword that we got? FP cost 20. Why can we not use it? 162 minus 64? Why? Strength needs to be 40? Are you crazy? Oh, it looks so cool though. It's like the Iron Throne if it was a sword. Our strength needs to be 40 though, that's insane. I haven't leveled anything but strength this whole game and it's still not 40. $34. Well, I guess we did level health like twice and dexterity twice. Need 6 more levels in strength to use that sword. That's gotta be a badass sword, dude. Does just as much base damage as my sword that I'm using now does after 5 levels increases. That's crazy. I feel good about beating that guy first try. Why is it always a hole? Seek seed. Is there a seed here? Why am I not seeing it? Still no item. Nope, no seed. Man, that feels good, man. That feels good. Alright, I think that means we've officially finished this quest line. Go back and talk to the king. I like how his summon's gone. What do we do now? Do we go back and talk to the guy to finish it? Or is it done now? Jellyfishing, jellyfishing! Mr. Krabs, I don't feel so good. There's literally nothing else for us to explore. We've seen everything. Where's the king at? Where was he? Behind the castle? He's here. Castle in Edgar. Castle Morn. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's go find Edgar again and talk to him. Hello? Excuse me? Get in there. Alright, let's go talk to Edgar. Maybe he has something else to say now that we killed the Lion Man. That was a cool fight. That is more of like my level of a boss fight. Like I can take that. That's a decent boss fight. And the boss does like 100 freaking attacks per second. That's too much. I can't handle that. It's a little overwhelming. Never did go this way. What's up here? Dog. Hello. Hello. Hello, doggies. Smithing stone, nice. So we can level up the sword we're using again. And we need to start concentrating on leveling strength again, so we can use that grafted sword, man. It looks badass. That should be really good, or maybe it's just a coincidence that the name is what it is. But I wonder if that sword would have been like particularly good against Godric. Thank you. Come on, give me one. Give me one. God dang it, you keep waiting until after my shield's down. There we go. Look at all those dead doggies. Poor guys. Didn't even know what was coming. I do want to see what this thing is over here, though. We never did come over here and check earlier. Is it a giant bird? Think carefully ahead. What is that? We're not even close enough to hit it. Here we go. What the heck? Oh, it's Pumpkinhead. Again, for like the 3rd time. Oh, it's just hitting his head now. That sucks. Get the sword out, you moron. Get the sword out. Got him. Pumpkinhead is no more. Sanctuary stone, what the hell is that? Smithing stone. Schmitty stone. You're dead. Thank you. The longest ladder in the land. What am I hearing? Juicy flesh being rended. You can climb fast. Wee, 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 wee. Oh, that's right. We gotta get past these birds to get to that guy, don't we? I was gonna say, I thought there were two birds here, but there they are. Staring me in the face. I'm not close enough, I'm wasting my magic. Just die, please. Thank you. I'd appreciate that. Get out of the way, dude. You're wasting my magic. Alright, we're in trouble. Stop, man. God dang. It's always so hard. God, we're gonna die. Son of a gun. Get out of here. Gosh, dang it. Now, how do you kill these guys with a sword if they're always in the air? Oh, there you go. Guess that answers that question. Alright, just to be safe, because all we have to do is get across here to talk to the guy, and then we can just teleport back out. You de-aggroed on me. Hey! Get out, get out, get out, get out! Oh my gosh, dude. Should be over here, right? Nope. Where is he? He's way over there. Why did I think he was here? Oh, he's down there. We don't have a whole lot of health left to be messing around here. Oh, I almost fell. There's a bird left too. Son of a gun, how are we gonna do this? Maybe if I do knives, throwing knives. Kukri. Kukri, kukri. Target the bird, please. Son of a bitch, why'd you stop locking on? Oh, get out of there. Oh, get out of there. Back up. Ah, son of a bitch. Here we go. Kill him. Stop! Come on. Seriously? Thank you. My gosh. Game's being cheap. We cleared the entire castle twice. We're so good. Oh, that's right. He's up on this tower. Don't fall, don't fall. Why is this even here?
I'm in your debt for keeping the sword from those foreign creatures.
Nice.
I'm no longer bound by duty.
Oh, I freed him.
Rescued Arena, I will spend my remaining days with her.
Sorry.
Thanks to you, I will be reunited with Arena and devote my remaining days to her.
I mean, I could really reunite you with Arena if you want. You won't like it, though.
Hope it remains intact.
You really won't like it.
Thanks to you, and devote my Arena has...
Okay, that's the end. That's the end. We'll assume that's the end. And we will go back here. Wait, where was Arena's body? It was near one of these. Right? Near one of these sites of grace. Not this one. Wonder if, like, we go find Arena's body, if he'll be there, like, crying. I don't remember which side of grace it was at. Was it this one? Weeping Peninsula, what a name. No, it wasn't this one. What the heck? I'm so lost. It wasn't all the way back here, was it? Maybe. Nope, I completely forget where she was. Oh no, it was here. He is here.
Rena, how could this be? My daughter deserved better.
Sorry, bud.
The fault lies with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that is how fate has answered. I'll find them. The foul wretches responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them.
Okay.
Rest assured, Arena, it will be done.
I'm up for it if you are.
I'll find the foul wretches.
Is that, like,
I'll hunt them,
officially
rest assured.
the first full quest line we've completed in this game? I don't feel like it did anything for us. We didn't get any runes for it or anything. What's the point of doing quests in this game? So what area haven't we explored yet now? We haven't gone this way towards the tree. The tree. We haven't explored any of this area. Holy cow, man. This map's huge. There's a village. So if we go south from here, we should find this village that's on the map. We can check that out. South, I said. Oh, it's up on top of the mountain. How do you get there? A bridge, a bridge. Bridge me, daddy. Shut up. Think you're scary? You're nothing but a big ugly oaf. How do we get up here? Check out this village. Hello. Ah, something like that, maybe? Not really. Nope. Seemed like a good idea for about 5 seconds. Oh, I know. We go across the bridge and then we use the jump. The spirit spring. Maybe we can launch ourselves up there. That wind sounds creepy. I mean, that's clearly what it's intending me to do, because there's no other way to go. Whoops. Well, I guess down is a way to go. All the golden spots on the ground down there. A giant plant. Giant plant life. Where are we pointing? I want to go south. I want to go south. Turn around. Get out of there! I'm busy reading a map while things are trying to kill me. Let's see what this red hole on the map is a cave of wonders. Praise the good fortune. Yippee! Good fortune. Morn Tunnel. They don't say. There's so many caves everywhere on this map, dude. There's just endless amounts of things to do. Hey, there's a secret. I want the secret. We have the secret. Yeah. That was it, huh? Yep, appears to be it. Okay, well, that wasn't really worth it. Nice. Wondering if maybe there was a secret underneath the elevator. I like to touch these even though we don't summon people. I don't know why. Come on, bud. Let's fight, you and me. Right here, right now. Go down there and give them a fair warning of what's coming. Come on. Come on. I almost fell off. Warn him. Warn them all. Tell him he's coming for you. Oh, God! You jerk. Scared me. They always like to jump scare me. Every chance they get, they jump scare me. Alright, let's see, where are we? We are be wary of trio and then time for stealth. Target lock ahead. You don't say. Let's go back and see what's up the ladder first. So one thing I don't like about the caves, or just anything in this game in general, is there's so many different directions to go. I always lose track of what I've looked at and what I haven't. Oh, hi. Dead as a doornail. Ah! Ah! Now he's dead as a doornail. Smithing stones. Another mine full of smithing stones. We found one of these earlier in the game, too, and there were, like, tons of smithing stones in it. I think we probably got, like, 8 out of one mine. So it says 3... What did it say? Trio, and then... what did you say? Be wary of trio and then time for stealth. Gotcha. Let's kill this guy. Kill this guy. Get out of there. Got him. This guy gonna whip out a flamethrower like the other one did in the older mines that we went in. I think we're a little overpowered for this area because these guys used to give us a lot of trouble the last time we got the mines. Smithing stones. I feel like we don't even need a bee here. We have like weapons way too powerful for regular smithing stones to do anything for us. Whoops. Just kidding. Just kidding. Got it. So many smithing stones in here, though. I kind of wish we had come here earlier in the game. Would have definitely benefited us. Precious item ahead? You mean this guy? He does seem pretty precious. Look at him. He's gorgeous. He's so precious. Gosh, there's so many paths to go, man. Oh, hi. You're lucky these walls are in the way. Oh, God! Why? Why is it always jump scares? Be wary of corpse. He wasn't a corpse after all. Exalted flesh. We have like 4 of those. I don't know what they do. Try circling around. Hello. I guess there's one behind me. Yeah. Lintstone scrap. That's the first time we've had one of those. I don't know what it does. Somber smithing stone again? Holy cow. I can actually level this freaking sword again. As if it's not strong enough. If only I had a hole. Yeah, I know. Know how you feel, man. Know how you feel, man. I was on Doug. Know how you feel, man. Anybody else watch Doug? That show was the GOAT when I was growing up. Don't do it. You're gonna regret it. Tried to warn you. Stanchion Boluses? First off south and then try north. There is no south? You're lying to me? Oh, I get it. He was lying to me because the only way you can go is west. Gotcha. These people and their messages, always saying the silliest things. Group ahead. This seems very similar to the first mine we saw earlier. Like, it almost looks identical. Oh shit, that's a lot of guys. What's up with this dude? He's got wings. I don't know if I even want to be here, dude. Seems like a really bad idea. Okay. Doing okay so far. Damn it. There. Those guys don't even know. They just don't even care. They're just still mining away. Alright. Heal. Reset ourselves. Let's go this way first since there's only one of you over here. Oh, there's one here. Gosh, there's so many smithing stones in here, man. We should have came here a long time ago. Come on, hit him! Jeez. Freaking invincibility frames. There's so many directions to go. Got a ladder that goes nowhere. We got a guy shooting at us. Where'd you even come from, dude? It doesn't even stop mining. Explosive stone clump. What the heck? These guys are dedicated to their craft, I'll give them that. I'm scared. Soft cotton. Yum. I don't know why I said yum, you don't eat cotton. Whee! There's gotta be a boss at the end of this, there always is. Seek and ye shall find. This looks exactly like the layout of the other one, dude. Like, no joke. Why is it always weak foes? I didn't read the other message. I'm not gonna know the secret way to kill him with one hit. Goodness, what a heavy door. Scaly misbegotten. Oh, we're killing all the misbegottens today. Get out of there! All the misbegottens are falling to us. You're dead, dude. First try again. I'm not gonna overlook the fact that I am way overpowered. Rusted anchor, huh? Interesting. I will openly admit the fact that I am way overpowered for these fights, but they feel so good being overpowered. Killing everything on the first try is awesome. It's a nice change of pace from our usual of dying 100 times first. That was a nice little, pretty sure we explored everywhere in there. It was a nice little diversion for a minute. Let's try and get up here to this tree, or the village, either one. I'll take either one. So the tree's to the left, the village is to the right. Stand up, sit down, fight, fight, fight. Let's go to the tree. I made an executive decision. We can't get high enough. Oh my gosh. What? What's on the other side of that plant? Let's find out. Just woods. Woods as far as the eye can see. Oh god. Scared the crap out of me. What are you? Oh, little imps. Oh no! How? How why? How? Did so much damage to my horse. You jerk. Gold-tinged excrement. I love it. String. I got string. What are we supposed to do with the berries we got a long time ago? Didn't someone tell us that we're supposed to give berries to a maiden? Or maybe even the item description of the berries told us we're supposed to present them to a maiden? Demi-human forest ruins. What in the world did we stumble on here? Something's coming. Oh, hello. It's a werewolf. Hello. Do you see me? I can't tell if you see me. No, he does not. He's just blind as a bat. How did that not... How did that not cause a critical hit? Stay still. Stay... Oh, God! Stop! Stop! Gosh, I hate it. I'm gonna die here. I'm trapped. Get out of the way, you stupid piece. 13,000 freaking runes. Are you kidding me? There's no reason we should have died there. They always like to make it look like there's no bad guys around at all, and then when you start a fight, like 5 of them come out of the woodwork and surround you. It's so cheap. Like that. Get on the horse, you stupid. There we go. Shut up. Done playing. I'm done playing games. There's gotta be a site of grace around here somewhere. Oh, hello. I didn't realize you were here. Mommy. I don't want to lock on that guy. Come on, camera. Camera in this game's so garbage. I don't even know where that guy was that kept locking me on. He's not even anywhere. The lock-on system in this game has caused me to die so many times. Try jumping. Hello. There's gotta be a site of grace around here. It wouldn't be a named place if it didn't have a grace. Yeah, that rhymed. There's a boss giant sort ahead. And I can fight him on my horse? Are you kidding me? It should be easy. Psych, it's probably gonna be hard as hell. Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me, magic? Excuse me, I didn't agree to this. Stop running, you crazy. There we go, okay. There's still more of them? Jeez, come on. Give me a break. There, I think I've killed all the small guys now. Hopefully. Get off the screen! My god! This game is determined to kill me. We're not doing a whole lot of damage to this guy. We're trapped. Get out of there. One more hit, come on. Come on, hit him! Good night. Demi-Human Queen's Staff, huh? Crystal Burst. Ooh, that could be good. Where am I? Why are there no graces around here? Seems like a place that would have a grace. At least nearby. Faith not crystal tier. What in the world is that? Only I had a champion. Only I had a brain. I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers. Yeah, time torn apart. There's something big up and to the right. If we can get up there. We can! Ooh, a little castle. A little mini castle. Haven't seen these guys in a long time. Hello. Oh, you stupid. I never learn. I never learn. Not to get too close to these freaking idiots with the torches, man. It's the most overpowered weapon I've ever seen in a game in my entire life. Like, the guys are so weak that they die with one hit, but dude, if you get the bad end of that torch, you're dead. Like, there's no saving you. Ugh. Goodness. Recompose ourselves. A grace. My kingdom for a grace. Is this another church? It is. So wait, if churches, like, I've been trying to figure out what the churches mean. Like, if you talk to Melina.
Spoken echoes linger here, words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you.
I am very interested.
In Marika's own words, then, after thy death, I will give back what I once claimed, return to the lands between, wage war, and brandish the Elden Ring, grow strong in the face of death. Warriors of my lord, Lord Godfrey.
Lord Godfrey was Queen Marika's husband?
Shall I turn your runes to strength?
Literally turn him to strength.
Upon you. For but
I know everybody keeps telling me level your health, but you know what? I got a really cool sword I want to use, so now we're leveling strength again.
Your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
We're halfway to leveling again. Oh, we're not gonna have enough. We're gonna be so close. Ooh, I think we just got there. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Now I need to get some runes to level my sword up. Although, if we're going to be using that grafted greatsword, maybe we just save our runes to do that instead. To level that one. So if we change it to nighttime, is that lady going to show up here? Like, I've been trying to figure out what the pattern of these churches is, and I feel like that's one of them. Increase the amount of health replenished by flasks. Nice. Because, like, at the first church, that lady, I don't remember her name, showed up. She doesn't seem to be here, though. Because these churches are always, like, the same build, and like she was leaning right here on the old church that we found. She's not here. Friend? Friend? Jelly me? We are a friend to the jellyfish. We do not attack them. They help us. Pushover, that's what. Oh, he's not dead, he's a skeleton. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Got him. I didn't even know you can push their bodies into each other like that, that's funny. Mausoleum prowls, cradling the soulless demigod. O Marika, Queen Eternal, he is your unwanted child. Creepy. Seek armament, precious item ahead. Oh, they were talking about the seed, the tears. Alright, so we did find a grace, but I still feel like there's got to be more of them around here. Like, this giant tree probably has one near it, right? And whatever this area is over here probably has one near it. Do we wait until it's like super dark and then come back and see if this lady shows up? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. We'll get fooled again. How do I know what time of day it is? Oh, night. Makes sense. There's bats everywhere because it's night. Why did I do that to myself? The giant tree! It was down here the whole time at the very beginning of the game. Holy cow. Could have been here a long time ago. You jerk. Get off me. I didn't know there were 4 of you. Yeah! Now what time is it? Middle of the night? No, not even close. Stop checking. Jellyfish over there turned red. Hello. What world are you? Gross. Hey, ass. Stop it. In the world, he's got a root on his back. Gross. Group ahead. Try right, underground tomb. There's so many secrets, man. We're never gonna get anywhere because we never make progress because we get so sidetracked all the time. Guide and gatekeeper for those returning to the roots. This be an unfathomable sort? Pickle explosion. It's a giant walking turtle guy that was on the loading screen. That's cool. Giant walking turtle guy, huh? I want to go up here so I can see what this tree's all about. We've been seeing it in the distance since like the very beginning of the game. Haha. What the heck? Stake America? Bank of America? Can I fight him on horseback? Minor air tree. You got me, I didn't get him, oh no, we're dead. Oh my gosh, he almost killed us with one hit. Circle, just circle. Circle, circle. Circling didn't work. Circle strats don't work. And get away, let him swing, then go in for the kill. Too far away. We started way too far away. Oh, he knew it. He knew our strategy. Killing so many mini bosses tonight, though. I'm happy. Making some progress finally. Get out of there! I knew it. I knew he was doing something. Oh my gosh! What the heck? What the heck? That doesn't seem fair at all. We're just gonna have to kill him before he has a chance to do that. Just wail on him. That's crazy. Happy we spent our runes before we came here, because I'd be awfully upset if we lost like 5,000 runes in this fight. Man, we keep whiffing. We can't do that. Go! We can't just run right into his... Oh my gosh, dude. Come on, we did so much better the first time. Is it worth trying to fight him on foot, is the question. I don't know the answer. Try one more time on horse, and then we'll try on foot. Runes, get the runes! Thank you. There are other bad guys around here, so we can't just, like, wildly go running around. You ass, how'd you even do that? I don't want to accidentally aggro another guy into this fight. Man, that does so much freaking damage, man. Holy shit, how do you even do that on foot? Must be a fight intended to be done on horseback, because that's insane. So when he slams down and makes a golden orb, we just gotta run away. Like, there is no getting up close, because you die instantly when those things hit you. That's insane, dude. Where are my... I don't see him. I don't see my runes. Where the heck are my runes at, dude? Oh. Go! Son of a bitch. Get off my runes, bro. I'm standing right on them. You piece of smart. Is our horse dead? No. He's got the wind knocked out of him, I guess. We do that every time. We just sprint right into his attack because we're an idiot. Oh, he killed the bad guy. Come on, attack, man. Good lord. Well, the horse is dead now. Oh my freaking gosh. How is this guy so hard when he's at the beginning of the damn game? I kind of feel like maybe we just try to fight him on foot. Maybe that's the whole point. As the game tries to think you're, like, gonna crush him on horseback, and then you get in there and it's like, nope. He's got anti-horseback technology. Whatever. Dude, come, just hit the guy. Come on. Good lord. Salty, salty. Run right into the frickin' attack again, dude. Why am I being an idiot? You know what? Let's fight him on foot. It's Godric again. Nice. Maybe fighting him on foot's the trick, man. Oh gosh, not like that. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Get in there, get in there. He's dead. No! Okay, we're almost dead. I take it back. Maybe we're the ones that's it. Run in there, get him. It counts, it counts, it counts, regardless if we die. Which we almost did. Opaline Bubble Tier, Crimson Burst Crystal Tier. What in the world are all these tiers? Look at all the dead pots everywhere. Poor guys. Tree, it's dead. It's dull. It's got no life force. That was nice. What is that, like 3 mini-bosses we've killed tonight? Hello. You jerk. Alright, what next? What next? Tell me there's no grace around here? Really? No corpse ahead? Oh, okay. Thanks for the no heads up. Seems suspicious. Why is there a circle of flaming grass over there? We're definitely gonna go check it out, but I just wanted to circle around and make sure I'm not missing anything. Nope. Alright, Erdtree down, Erdtree down. Let's go check out this circle of flaming grass. Where are we? Oh. It's weird. It's like a tree marking on the map. Where was that burning grass at? Where was that? I'm not crazy, right? Like, we definitely saw, like, somebody wandering around and then, like, a burning patch of grass in the distance. Why am I not seeing it again? What? Did I imagine it? There it is, okay. Oh, that's why, okay. Makes sense now. Thought maybe there was a dragon back here, that's why I came back here. It's just these guys playing with fire. Starting forest fires. Jerks. What was that? Oh, that guy. Yeah, let's go. Let's go check this tower out first. And we'll go check out Wandering Turtle Guy. That's the first one of those we've seen. We've only seen him on the loading screen. Ooh, a gold firefly. Sorry, I apologize. I said butterfly the first time like an idiot who doesn't know how to read. Have at thee. Oh, you're still alive. Man, we're finding all kinds of new items. Hello. Come at me, bud. See what happens. Ah! Ah! You never stood a chance. What an idiot! Oh god! He's got a torch! My weakness. There we go. Always go for the torch guy first. Torch is my only weakness. Godric Knights? Interesting. These knights are Godrics, man. That are like raiding the countryside and killing everything. Guess that makes sense. That follows, that tracks. Don't die here, please. After everything we've gone through. These are just nobodies. Can't die to a bunch of nobodies. Go up the ladder, please. Thank you. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. The ladder again. Thank you. The fact that it's letting me summon things right now kind of leads me to believe there's going to be like a massive fight up here waiting for me. Oh, nope. Just this guy. You never even shot me, you idiot. What are you doing up here? Sleeping? Excuse me? First time we've done that. I'm scared. Lanedale, Royal Capital. There's a dragon. He's dead. Oh, that's a long drop. Can't teleport out of here? Excuse me? Interesting. Halfway to another level. We're almost able to use our grafted greatsword. A giant! I knew it. That's perfectly fine with me. You know what? We've only killed like 20 of you guys already. What's one more? What's one more except I'm almost dead? I thought he was about to throw himself off the cliff. Like a moron. Wow. I'm sorry I said anything. Jeez. Why does he seem like way harder than all the other ones we've fought so far? Can we use our horse? Probably not. That would be too easy. Nope, didn't think so. Okay. I feel like we've killed so many of these. I don't know why we're having a hard time with this one. Get your rune, sir. That would be an idiot thing to do. What the hell? He's killing us with one hit every time. Oh, it's a Colosseum. I want to see what's in the Colosseum, but we gotta kill this piece of crap first. It's like we don't even stand a chance against him. He just hits us with one hit every freaking time. Throw rocks, see what happens. Could just run backwards and just not even fight this guy, I guess? Would be an option. Oh, he almost did it again. No, I rolled. Oh my god, dude. Heal, 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 heal. And roll. Thank you. Every attack he does kills us with one freaking hit. We've killed like 10 of these guys. How is this guy giving us such a hard time? I feel like we've hardly even done any damage to him. Pain in the butt? Doesn't even have a freaking boss name, dude. He's just a nobody and he's crushing us. We're doing so little damage too. God damn, he packs a wall up, man. Get out of the way. I don't even know when he's gonna attack. I'm just freaking panicking, dude. Panic strats. God dang! Oh, I might actually lose my cool on this guy, dude. Like, this is the first fight that I felt like is just cheap. Like, we've never had this much of a hard time fighting one of these guys, and then they just amp this guy's health bar up like 10 times. All the other ones of these that we've fought would have already died by now. Like, every attack he does on us kills us with one hit. Oh. It's like impossibly hard to tell when his attack is gonna hit. Ugh. You son of a... Biscuit-eating muncher. Yeah, we're gonna die more to this stupid buffoon than we've died to any bosses in the entire game. So dumb. Like, there is no consistency to the difficulty of enemies in this game. It's like, oh, well, I fought 10 of these, so this should be easy. Nope. Just kidding. It's gonna be like 100 times harder than any of the other ones you fought. Good luck. Stop. God dang it. I have to just run away, dude. Run, get the treasure chest, probably die. Come back, run, go into the Coliseum and see what's in there. This is not enjoyable. Like, this is the one fight I've had in this entire game so far where it's just like, it doesn't make any sense. We know we've killed a ton of these guys. We should not be having any problem with this guy at all. Just take your time. Can't tell when it's gonna hit. That's a problem. Go! Good night. Look, he's not even halfway down his health yet. Good night. Stop attacking! That's the biggest problem, is the game stacks your button inputs, so if you press attack like 3 times in a row, it will attack 3 times in a row until it's done. Excuse me? Since when? You fuck. It's not even halfway dead yet, dude. Like, this is insane. We got teleported into this piece and we can't get out. Oh, maybe we can. I'm about to try. If we die again, I'm just teleporting out. In fact, let me go get this treasure chest. It'll probably kill us, but I'll accept it. Blessed Dew Talisman. You son of a bitch, man. Is this literally all that's here? I don't even think you can get to the Coliseum. I think it's just this dude in a treasure chest. That's it. I'm about to lose 5,000 runes, which sucks. Let's just say, anything helpful? Try tunnel. Seek legs, all the more time for what? Critical hit. You son of a bitch! It's like the only enemy in the whole game where the backswing of his attack does as much damage as the regular attack does. Go! Side. No, I'm not. Oh man, I would love to kill you this time, please. For the love of everything. Stop attacking, stop attacking! Got him again. Which side? Which side? Which side? I can't tell. Go. Gosh, he's still only 2/3 of the way down. Stop attacking. Stop attacking! God dang it! I think we got him. Except it robbed me. How much health does he have? Come on, show me a health bar. Show me a health bar. Oh, thank you. Good night. That was insane, dude. He wasn't even a boss. Oh my gosh. That was an insane fight for a nobody, dude. You don't have the right, or you don't have the right, cannot be used. What was the point of coming here? Alright then. Okay. Whatever. We can't even do anything here. Look at the giant tree, man. So beautiful. I'm hoping I can teleport out of here, because if not, I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing. There's clearly no other way I can go. That was insane, man. There's no reason that guy should have been that hard to kill. Tower of Return. Let's go explore over here, and then we'll be done with the southern area. Kind of surprised there's not a rune or a grace near the tree. Man. There's no such thing as an easy fight in this game, is there? Southwest is where we need to go. Southwest, that way. That's northwest. Southwest. Let's go check out Wandering Turtle Man. Why not? What else we gotta do? Kill a dog? Oh, he's gonna crush us, man. What is that? We got a wandering turtle and we got a weird looking tower to the right. We got this. What is this? Tombsword Ruins. Stupid rats, man. Get out of here. Hate the rats. I'm starting to hate every bad guy in this game. Every freaking bad guy. Nothing's coming. Another rat. That's a lot of death. I missed. Why'd you guys have such a problem with that guy? Come on. I can't see. Oh, God. He scared me. Don't kill me. I'm innocent. Door me? Just a whole nother dungeon? Oh, okay. was gonna say, I don't know if I'm ready for a whole nother dungeon, dude. Wings. We're finding so many cool weapons. I wish we knew these existed at the beginning of the game. Could have had so many cool weapons this whole time. No grace, huh? No grazie. No grazie here. Another boss. My gosh, man. This starting area of the game is filled with bosses. Just this little tiny southern peninsula of the beginning of the game. We've found like 5 mini-bosses so far. Is that a grace? No, it's a campsite. Where's a grace, man? There's gotta be one around here. We haven't seen one in forever. Give me a stone. We gotta check out this turtle, and then we gotta check out this campsite over here, and then we gotta check out these guys, and we gotta check out those guys. These guys have no heads. That's a little off-putting. Okay, stop. Horse, you go crazy when you're running, dude. Calm down. He's ringing for Beth. Oh, there is a grace. Why did I do that? He's ringing. The bell tolls for us. The bell tolls for thee. Finally, goodness. I feel like that can't possibly be the only grace we've missed. Well, maybe. It's kind of close to the trees. That makes sense. We found that. We haven't found whatever that is or whatever that is. We apparently found what that is. Oh, that's where we teleported. Yeah. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. If we go straight across, that's where the blue circle is there. Let's kill these headless horsemen. Hey, jerk. You don't even have a head. How would you know when I'm attacking? Seems highly unlikely. That's cool, man. That is cool. I like it a lot. Got him. Oh, I missed. Nobody makes me miss. Ooh, he's getting close. I think he's trying to stomp on me. Get away! You big meanie. What's in here? Besides this dude. Oh no! Didn't realize he had like 3 wolves with him. Where'd the other wolf go? There he is. He's hiding. Jerk. Get out of here. I'll tell you when I'm ready to fight you. You'll know by the death. By the sudden onset of death. Can't get up here. Well then. Oh, we almost did. I'm going to assume there's nothing up there then and just move on. Or just, you know, go up the easy way and come back. And stop being an idiot. What is that? Oh, I have to use the stone key to turn it on. That's interesting. That's a new one. That must be the purple circle, yeah. So we know that's here, and that's clearly marked on the map. Weeping Evergull. So we can always come back anytime. I want to explore this. Excuse me, why is my sword not, like, in my hand? Hello? Teleported? Mausoleum suit. Nice. Or surcoat, if you want to use Church of America, another one. But this one doesn't have a brace at it. Yes, it does! I'm blind. Another tier, nice. Is she gonna come talk to us again? Nope. Increase amount replenished by flasks. Man, we're powerful now. We're all powerful. We almost have enough to level. And by almost, I mean, we still are almost enough to level. Just go kill these two guys outside. I wonder if you can craft something that gives you runes. I've never tried. I've never really tried crafting anything, to be honest. That was a whiff. Dead. Oh, they give me nothing, dude. 67 runes? Not even worth my time. Alright, so that's the tower that we found last time. I think we've pretty thoroughly explored everything on this island. Or this peninsula. Peninsulae. Oh, there it is, the tower. Finally I can return to our home, bathed in rays of gold. What in the world are you talking about? Crazy. You crazy, dude. You crazy. Did I go in this one? I think I did. Let's go in here, and then we'll explore the, then we'll check out the walking turtle. Yeah, I saw you from a mile away. Jerk. Excuse me? What the hell is this? Kill it before it has a chance to do anything? Oh god, it did something. I'm scared. Holy cow. That's a pretty powerful attack you got there. I'm glad I didn't stay still and just let it hit me. So there was an underground area around here. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Let's clear these guys out, and we'll go check it out. Then we'll check out the walking turtle, and then I'll feel like we've accomplished pretty much everything you can accomplish in this area. I feel pretty good about it. Treasure chest? There's always a treasure chest. Not a treasure chest? What the hell? It's a dead body. Not dead body. I have a giant arrow right through the heart. Owengard, how's your first Souls game so far? It's pretty fun. It's hard. Thanks for joining. Thanks for checking out the channel. Like, we're at the beginning of the game right now. Because we went back. Like, we got into Raya Lucaria. Hit a hard wall. And then, like, realized that there was this whole southern tip of the beginning of the game we never explored. So now we're back here exploring it. And I'm finding so much cool stuff that I wish was here. Because we're finding mini bosses. We're finding weapons that probably would have been, like, super powerful at the very beginning of the game.
It will do no good, I swear it.
How are you doing? Have you played Elden Ring? Do you play the Dark Souls games?
And yet you persist. You frothing degenerates.
Yeah, the variety is crazy. I'm a huge Souls fan. I've never played any of them. I just kind of avoided them, thinking like I had no right playing them and that I would just get my butt kicked constantly. What is the point of this chick down here? She just says the same thing over and over again? Should I let her out of her misery? Is that gonna, like, give us a bad ending or something? Elden is a great entry point. I'm glad they made it like this. A lot of people told me it wasn't. They were like, you should have played Dark Souls 1. Why'd you start all the way up here? Should I kill her? Like, if I kill her, is it going to do something bad to me? I disagree with them. I feel bad for her, like she's just being tortured and she's trapped down here forever. She's crying. You want to know? I do want to know. Time for death. Not sure if you're up for spoilers. Don't kill? Oh, okay. Oh, she's one of the mages, one of the magic teachers. Oh, is she the sister of the teacher I have? I have a teacher, and she was, like, banned from the school, Raya Lucaria. Because I regret everything. Get out of here. She was, like, banned from Raya Lucaria because she used, like, magic that they didn't agree with. And she was the one that I chose to be my teacher. Hey, since you're here and you sound like you know a lot, is there a maiden that I'm supposed to give these berries to? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? I have, like, important looking berries. I don't know where they're at. bilberry berries or something? No, not roa fruit. What are they? Yeah, shabriri grape. It says give it to the blind maiden. The blind maiden, we found her last stream. I completely forget where she's at though. I don't remember where she was. I'll never be able to find her again. This map's too big. Blind maiden. She has the cloth over her eyes, right? How do you give it to her? Like, it never gave me an option. That's so loud. Oh my god, I apologize. Can I see your map? Sure can. Sure can. There's things that want to kill me everywhere. I think she was up here somewhere, if I remember correctly. Nomadic Merchant. Sorcerer of Thops. Patches. White Mask Vare. Thought she was up here, maybe not. I definitely know we found her last stream. No, she wouldn't be in one of these beginning areas. Nomadic Merchant again. Sorceress Selin. That's Selin! Why is she here? I remember her near the lake. Which lake? This lake? Oh, Raya. Maybe that's her? No, Raya is the one that's looking for her missing necklace. I don't know. I know we found her. Finger reader. I know we found her because I remember wondering why she was blind. It didn't give us a prompt to give it to her, though. That's the thing that confused me. Weird. So I figured the game would, like, prompt you to give it to her when you meet her, but I don't think it did. Try to rest at the cliff facing Grace. Let me see. I want to try and figure out this thing first. He's gonna kill us. It's doing something. It's doing something. It's doing something! Get out of there! Oh god. He does not like that. I feel like he should like that though, like we're clearing all these barnacles off. Who else is gonna do it for him? How is this even a living creature? It's just rocks. I don't get it. I don't get the lore behind a walking rock. I don't know if we're actually accomplishing anything, but I feel good about it. I feel like I'm doing my civic duty. Oh, get out of the way. It really doesn't seem to like it, though. Yeah, stop, man. I'm helping. I'm helping you. What happened? What happened? Oh, I thought I was helping him. He's dead. I thought I was helping him. Kinda feel bad. GG. We'll rest at the cliff facing Grace after we do whatever this is. This is the first one we've seen. I saw him on the loading screens, but I don't know he was actually in the game. That's cool. Texture on the door could be a lot higher res, but hey, who's counting? It's Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head's in this game. The Remembrance Duplication menu. You can duplicate remembrances you've previously acquired. This includes remembrances from which you've already drawn power. Duplication can only be performed once per mausoleum. I don't even remember what this did for us. I know we definitely unlocked its power, but I don't remember what it did. What's the best? Should I... To be honest, I never used it. Oh. I don't know what it's for. Gotcha. It sounds like I can duplicate one of the great runes, but I don't know if that's even worth our time. So you said go rest at the cliff facing Grace. Where's that one? So I'm such a noob. Cliff facing Grace. Is that to the north? South of the lake. Hunter of Bloody Fingers. That's not her, is it? Liurnia. Like Liurnia. Gatekeeper Gostic. He's still there just stomping Godric's head in. Maybe we gave her berries and we just don't remember, but I'm pretty sure we didn't because we wouldn't still have them if that was the case. We definitely met her though. So I remember her. She had like a bandage on her eyes. No, she died. Yeah, she died. She was, God, which Grace was that? We were just doing that earlier today. No, she was down south. She was like down here. That's a different character, also blind. Oh, okay. Yeah, because she sent us south to the castle to like hand a letter to her dad. Then her dad came out of the castle and she was dead, and a massive sword was where her body used to be. He was crying. He was crying. So maybe we never did find this one that you're talking about. The daughter of the general? Yeah. Yeah, we just completed that whole castle earlier tonight. And he came out and cried over a dead body and said he'll get his revenge, and then we just kind of never heard from him again. So she should be around here someplace, is what you're saying? She's not at the church, because we've already been there. Near the Grace. Not that I've ever seen. But maybe we did something in the wrong order and we didn't spawn her. Oh, what the hell? How did I miss that? Has she been here the whole time?
Hello? Is someone there?
Thank you.
My name
I'm
is
blind,
Vieta,
apparently.
And I'm
I am
journeying
also
in search
blind.
of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession
Oh,
to me?
yes, you may be
My
as
eyesight
bold
has
as
been
to
weak since
ask.
birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go.
If I give you
next.
Shabriri
But when I
grapes, will
eat
you
one of those grapes,
give me
I
blood?
can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden.
She could be our maiden.
Oh, many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
Alas, we are still
You are
maidenless.
most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon.
Now we need to go talk to Vare, right? Maidenless. I'm not maidenless. I'm also... No, Vare wants us to get the blood of a maiden. Which kind of creeped me out, because I'm like, that sounds like something a bad guy would tell us to do. I don't know if I trust you. That sounds super sketch. We have like 2 mini-bosses here that we haven't killed yet. One here, one here. There's still a mini-boss down in the southern tip we haven't killed yet. The Weeping Evergoal. We got all kinds of stuff we haven't done. We still haven't figured out how to get to this island yet. So much stuff on this map, dude. I feel like it's going to take us forever to beat because we just keep trying to see everything. We still don't know what this thing is that we found. Sending Gate. Gosh, there's so much stuff. I don't even know what to do next. I guess we could try and kill the dog again, but he just crushed us last time. Maybe head towards this point of interest that I marked and see what's up here. And this is like... It like tripled the map when we got to this area, and I have a feeling we still haven't even uncovered like half of the game yet. So at the rate we're playing, we're not going to finish this thing for like 2 years. It's going to take us forever. Puppets. The puppets besiege us. Oh, that's what those things are with the 6 arms and the swords. They're puppets. What the hell? What's the story behind that? Am I gonna fight like a puppet master boss at some point? Another statue. I love how the game doesn't explain anything to you, but at the same time I'm simultaneously like completely confused as to what I'm doing half the time. Oh, I already activated this one. I have no idea what these statues are doing, but every time I see one, I activate it. I've heard, like, I know a little bit about Souls games, and I've heard some people say that, like, you can get tricked into getting a bad ending because you'll do things that you think you're supposed to be doing, and it actually ends up being, like, really bad. And I've been, like, really hesitant to try and avoid doing that. Which is why when Vare told us that he needs blood of a maiden on this rag, I'm like, that seems like something I shouldn't do. Depending on, like, everything I've learned so far, I feel like that's a really bad thing for me to do. But yeah, typical FromSoft game, not explaining anything. Yeah, some choices you make are what the fuck, yeah. Like, when he asked for the blood of the maiden, like, at one point, I was like, this guy seems like he's, like, decent, he's just trying to help us. And he gave us a rag, and he was like, yeah, you need to get me the blood of a maiden. And I was like, okay, well, now you seem sketchy as fuck, dude. Like, I don't think I trust you anymore. The game this entire time has been telling me how important maidens are, and then you're just gonna be like, hey, why don't you go kill one for me real quick? By the way, like, horse battle, the best horse combat I've ever seen in a video game in my life. By far. I love it. I think it's probably, like, easy mode for people who have never played a Souls game before, and people who are, like, Souls masters probably, like, deny horse riders. Or like, oh, you're not a real Souls player if you're using a horse. Because I can't tell you how many mini-bosses I've cheesed the hell out of by riding on the horseback. The one that gave me the hardest choice was Bloodborne. I was just talking to somebody else earlier tonight about how I wanted to play Bloodborne as my first Souls game, but I don't have a PlayStation. I've been waiting for it forever to come to PC, and I don't know if it's ever going to at this point. And then we tried Sekiro when it came out on PC, and that thing was just glitched all to hell, so it wouldn't even run. So we weren't even able to play that either. So now, this game didn't run at all either when we first downloaded it, and then we upgraded to Windows 11, and for some reason, that magically fixed it, and it's ran like frickin' seamlessly since. Something about Windows 11 and this game get along really well together. I don't know what that is, because otherwise I would have been really hesitant to upgrade to Windows 11, except someone online said, oh, yeah, Elden Ring was performing like shit on my PC too until I upgraded to Windows 11, and then it was fine. And I was like, there's no way. And I tried it, and I was like, holy shit, he's right. It's seamless. It's like perfect. I hope they release Bloodborne on PC. More people should play it. It's like my favorite FromSoft game. I was debating paying for the PlayStation streaming service where you can play certain PlayStation games on the PC just because Bloodborne's on there. And I might still do it, but it's like $19 a month, so that's like a big price to pay to play one game if it takes me more than like 2 months to beat it. There's gotta be a Grace around here. Oh, Wingard sent me? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I'm brand new, so don't judge me too harshly. I'm not very good. I've actually been impressed with my ability to get as far as we have. I don't play a whole lot of massive RPGs of this scale. So, like, just generally, I don't really know what I'm doing. But on top of that, it's also a FromSoft game. So generally, I also get my ass kicked a lot. So. Combine those two facts, and I'm just not very good at this. I feel like there should be another site of grace nearby. Like, it's been a long time since we've seen one. And I don't want to fight this guy without finding it, because I don't want to have to run this whole way back every time. Ooh, a summon. Who is that? Someone that we've met. Who is it? Doesn't it show you who it is? Ah. It's the king! This is the continuation of his storyline. It's all good, I'm so bad at video games. I generally am too. It's like a weird dichotomy where I love playing video games as like my main hobby, but simultaneously I'm horrible at them. Horseback battle required, and then let there be victory. So is this the continuation of his storyline then? Are these the people he chased down that killed his daughter? If I summon him, will he give me like lore or dialogue or no? Just easy mode. Don't change the music. No, don't do that. I wasn't ready yet. Tibia Mariner? The Mariner! That is the guy he said to watch out for. Wow, how the hell did you get over here? This is land, sir. Boats don't go on land. Excuse me. Physics. Okay, we're whiffing. Oh, he killed his own guys because he's a moron. Keep being a moron, please. I beg you. That doesn't look good. Thank you. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm missing, like, every time. This is not good. Oh, it's another player. That always throws me off. Okay, now that you're dead, I have to kill you again. There we go. Where is this guy at? Like, he just disappears on his boat. It's my main hobby too. Normally gold summon signs are just assistance for battles. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they give you like any lore because I've never actually used one. Where the hell is this guy? Hello, he must be over here. Somewhere. Nope, nope, he's not. Where is he? Ah, he's hiding in the trees. What a piece. Wow. This boss fight's fun. So I guess the question to ask is, do I take the time to attack all of these skeletons? Or do I just purely focus on trying to kill him? I'm gonna go for purely focusing on killing him. Then if the skeletons are dumb enough to get in the way in the meantime, that's on them. Come on, hit him. God dang. Oh, he's stunned. Get off the horse, get off the horse. You stupid. Get out of the way. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm still alive. We've been doing a really good job of killing all of the mini bosses we've encountered today in one try. So I'm gonna try and keep that going. Ouch. You dick. He's down below health. What else do I play? Pretty much any solo story mode game, like story-based game. I don't play a whole lot of co-op games. I don't play shooters. Mostly just story games. Like, after this, whenever that happens, but after this, I'm kind of wanting to check out Xenoblade Chronicles because I've heard those games are amazing. And since the third one just came out, I'm like, well, now's as good a time as any to get into it, I guess. He's stunned. Because we're so great. He's just stunned at our abilities. That's what it is. It doesn't even really seem like he does much to attack-wise. Like, That's it. That's his attack. That kind of seems really easy. And I don't want to BM, but like, seems like a really easy boss. Dead. 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 We're the best first try. We're the best. We're great. Death root. Oh, nice. We got another death root and skeletal bandit ashes. Sweet. Is the dad here now? Can we talk to him? No. How do we finish this quest line? Are there actually quest lines in this game? That's what I've been trying to figure out. Yeah, I'm the same. Really a huge fan of Fire Emblem. That's the other one I want to check out. Fire Emblem, Xenoblade Chronicles, Persona 5 I've been wanting to play. I've never played a Persona game. And then I also want to check out, there's another Switch game. Can't remember what it's called. FE Encore. It was originally like on the Wii U. It's a JRPG about people that are auditioning for like a singing contest or something. Then like weird spirit creatures come into the world and like start killing people. I don't know if I'm describing that game right. Xeno 1. I'm playing through the first one on hiatus because of Uni, but it's fun. Huge Nintendo fan. Oh, because of Uni as in university, not Uni as in one. I'm an idiot. Yeah, the Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei crossover. That's the one. What is that called? Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Unicycling classes. Oh, I was half right and half wrong at the same time. Joke's on you. I already know how to unicycle. You could have just asked me. As a matter of fact, and this is going to be really weird, but give me a second. See? My unicycle, guys! Isn't it awesome? I bet you thought I was just joking. I bet you thought I was just blowing smoke. I freaking knew it. Looking forward to seeing you try out all those franchises. I'm a huge Nintendo fan. Hey, you know, you guys followed. I appreciate that. I don't know why my alerts didn't go off. That's a shame, but I appreciate the follows. Thank you very much. There are so many good story games on Twitch. I really love Octopath Traveler and Triangle Strategy. See, I need to get, it went off for you. Oh, I must have just been so in the zone. I must have just been so in the freaking zone. I was too busy with my unicycle. Fun place to hang out. I appreciate that. Thank you. No, that's one of the reasons I want a Switch, is I had one back when they first came out, just solely to play Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, and then I like blazed through those two games, and I was like, oh, I'll never want to play another game on this thing, so I sold it. And like since then, it's been like Xenoblade 1, Xenoblade 2, Xenoblade 3, like all these awesome JRPGs. And I'm a huge RPG fan, but never really dabbled in the JRPG, and I want to try them. How do I get in this building? That's really bothering me that I don't have a way to get in here. So, like, I need to get another Switch so I can play all these JRPGs. Unicycling stream when? Ah, maybe. I'd have to figure it out. How to make that, like, the logistics of that. RPGs are great, yeah. To be honest with you, This guy's a lot harder than I thought he was gonna be. Also, The World Ends With You. I've heard that's really good. I've never really been a PlayStation owner, so I've missed so many JRPGs over the years. Rip indeed. And I lost 17,000 runes. And it's so freaking far away. How do you get in this building? I was like too baffled by the fact that there's no entrance into that building. 17,000 runes is a lot, actually. I should probably go pick those up. We did not go this way last time. What in the world? I'm afraid. Key item missing? I forgot what it was. Oh, so I need to find an item and then it will open a doorway into that tower? Okay, maybe just sprinting through all of these guys is not the smartest idea. And there's 17,000 runes on the line. One slip up and the right attack could instantly kill us, and then we're going to be very upset. Yeah, I would actually be interested in doing a unicycle stream. I'd have to find out a time or a way. I also do, or in the past, I should say, I have done VR streams, but I haven't done any of those in a long time either because they're a little bit more complicated to set up. And, if I'm going to be completely honest, there hasn't really been a good VR game release in, like, a really long time. Like, they only release, like, a good VR game, like, once a year. It's kind of sad. I've been thinking about saving up enough to get a PS5 and a VR2 for the PlayStation 5, but they haven't announced a price for the VR portion yet, and I have a feeling the two of them combined is going to be easily over $1,000. I played Alex. I did play Alex. Yeah, I love that game. Unicycle VR stream? That sounds dangerous. It sounds incredibly dangerous. But it would get so many views, though. It would get so many views. Never done. Never before done. I can see it now. Title. Never before streamed on Twitch. World's first. You won't believe your eyes. And so on and so forth. Yeah. Really get the attention, you know? Really grab them. Gosh, this guy's a piece of work, man. He does a lot of damage. Gotta give it to him, he does a lot of damage. We do a lot of damage too. Excuse me? That doesn't seem like something that's fair. I regret being here. We got it. We got it. No, don't chicken out. We got this. Yeah, just keep doing that. Just keep doing that. Get my stamina back, please. Thank you. You jerk. You're a real piece of work. You know that? Man, we almost had him. We almost had him. What other games are you guys playing right now? I think when I had my Switch back in the day, I did have Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And I bought it and I started playing it, but I made myself stop because I was like, if this is like a trilogy, I should probably start with the first one. And at that time, they didn't have the Xenoblade Chronicles DE. So I like waited and waited and waited, and then they never announced that DE was coming out, so I was like, well, maybe they're not going to make it, so I guess I'll just sell this with my Switch. And then sure enough, like a year later, they're like, Xenoblade Chronicles DE's coming. And I was like, you sons of bitches. You're going to make me have to buy another Switch one of these days. Yakuza Like a Dragon. Right now I'm into Fortnite. You're a Kaizo Mario player? Are you a streamer? I would watch the hell out of that. Yeah, he plays Kaizo Mario hacks. The Switch is my favorite console. The Switch is... Over time, I seem to hear more and more good things about the Switch. I loved Breath of the Wild, and I really liked Mario Odyssey. And now that there's a Breath of the Wild 2 coming out, that's just another reason why I'm going to have to buy a Switch. So I might as well just buy one now and start playing through Xenoblade while I wait. Isn't each Xenoblade, we are huge Kaizo watchers on Twitch. That's how we met. Oh, that's cool. We actually met on a guy's Kaizo stream, TAS Agent. I watch a lot of Kaizo streams. Do you guys watch Ryokar? Ryokar? And Payenga Penga. I'm also a newer Kaizo streamer. And who's the other one? I watch like a group of them. Pooh Bear? Pooh Bear, I watch him. Doesn't ring a bell, I guess Pear knows. Not paying attention, I should probably pay attention. Never heard of him, but I watch the smaller streamers. Gotcha. There's a doctor that I watch. I can't remember his name off the top. Oh, Carl Sagan. Carl Sagan. Have you heard of Carl Sagan? He's pretty good. I don't know if I should fight you again. Like, you seem to kick my ass. I don't think it's a good idea. I have a feeling you're going to be one of those guys that I try to kill like 500 times, and when I finally kill you, you only give me like 20 runes, and I'm pissed. Because I spent all those times trying to kill you just to get 20 runes for it. But now that there's a rune or a grace right next to you, I'll reconsider. I confess I actually recommended you to him because you remind me of TAS Agent. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. TAS Agent is where you guys met. That's funny. So you guys don't even know each other in real life? Just kind of like became Twitch friends? It's pretty cool. We gotta level our strength. We gotta level our strength so we can use this cool frickin' sword we found. Look at this thing. It looks like the frickin' Iron Throne from Game of Thrones. Guys, look at that. But we can't use it because our strength's not high enough yet. But it looks so cool. I don't really watch partnered streamers. Yeah, I don't know that my channel will ever be partnered, honestly, because I don't seem to accumulate viewers very quickly. I always seem to play games like after the excitement for them is already worn off. Then nobody comes in here. For to support the smallies, I Big O is a Twitch friend. Big D. Same, I have more fun in smaller streams. Big D, yeah, I need Big D. I got small D. Don't take that out of context. No secret passage ahead. In short, still no snow. I don't know what these do. Is this like the pictures in Breath of the Wild? Where you're supposed to like find the spots of the map that these pictures depict and you'll get something for them? I mean, old username was Dick Bear, so I called him Big D. Then I got suspended. Yeah, Twitch doesn't like that stuff. They don't like the adult humor. They kind of nix that. They kind of give you a slap on the wrist. This just keeps going. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. The map is, like, huge. I don't know why I got so surprised at that. Alright, we're gonna go back since we know that there's a freaking grace right here. We're gonna try this guy one more time. Just cause, you know, dignity and whatnot. You kill me 3 times, we gotta fight. And I gotta warn you, usually when you kill me 3 times, you unleash the beast. Things don't go well for you. Things don't seem to be going too well for you, bud. Okay, well, okay. You don't have to brag. You don't have to show off. We all know you're a good knight. You're a good knight. You're the best knight. Now, good night. Oh, you son of a gun. You're dead. You're dead. Stay still. Stay still. He's dead. We got him. We got him. Dragon Cult Prayer Book. There's. You've streamed Tsushima? Oh, the PlayStation streaming service I was talking about earlier. I played that during my free trial. They had like a new PlayStation Plus version that you can stream on the PC. And I got like a month-long free trial of it, and with the free trial I played Ghost of Tsushima. And it was really fun, I liked it a lot. But then I didn't want to keep the trial, or I didn't want to pay for the ongoing subscription to play Bloodborne. But maybe after we play this, we will. Yeah, the last game we played was Tsushima. I have a horrible memory. Like, I already forgot we played that. We could play it again, and it would be like we experienced it all over. Brand new. This seems like a place we want to go. That's a lot of dead marks, man. Wait, those aren't dead pools. Those are like red wolves. What the hell? I thought those were dead, like the death pools from dead players, but no, that's like a new bad guy. I don't know if I like that. I want to find a Grace over here first before we fight these things, because they look like they kick my butt. Let's try one of them. Let's try one. Oh, come on. What the heck? You look scarier than you are. Sorry, sheep. I apologize. You asked for it by being so close to the battle zone, dude. Back up next time. Do you need a PS5? Do I need a PS5? No. Do I want a PS5? I would love one. So here's the deal. So you said earlier that I think he sells his consoles when he's done. In the same way that I bought a Switch to play Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild, I bought a PS5 when they first came out. And I played Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Ratchet and Clank on it because those are like my favorite IPs in the world. Like, I love Spider-Man and I've loved every Ratchet and Clank game ever. And then after I played those, like, a friend of mine wanted a PS5 so bad for months and months and months, and he couldn't find one anywhere. So I sold him mine for like cost. And I was like, dude, I'm not trying to make money off of you. You're a good friend. Like, I'll just charge you the same thing I paid for it and you can have it. And he was like so happy. But then since then, I've been trying to get another one and I can't find him anywhere. Like, that was a horrible mistake. I'll never find one again. But he's happy, which makes me happy, so that's cool. I'm always about making people happy if I can. Dude, you gotta die. You started with like half health. If I die, it's a joke. Get off the horse, get off the horse. Go, 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 go. Get him. Get him in the guts. Right in the guts. I'm checking it out now. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're checking it out now. Very wholesome streamer. I appreciate that. I try. What the hell is this? What the fucking fuck is this fucking place? Wholesome streamer. Wholesome streamer, guys. Wholesome streamer, by the way. I'm always hesitant to explore anything new before finding a site of grace. I'm like, if I go in a place that we haven't been, chances of me dying are extremely high. So I always want to find a grace site first and save, but this doesn't look that big, so it can't be like... Well, it does go underground, though. Try a ranged battle. Are you a huge Pokemon fan? So here's the story with Pokemon and me. The only Pokemon game I've ever played was Pokemon Red. I haven't ever played a Pokemon since. I always read the news about new Pokemon games. I'm always looking forward to a Pokemon game to really grab my attention. And none of them really have. Like, they all just kind of like seem like rehashes of the same game that Red was. But the newest ones that are coming out, I've heard those are like getting people really excited because they have like an open world, I guess. And there's like a lot of cool... Where in the world am I? Like the idea of an open world Pokemon intrigues me. So like people told me Legends Arceus was open world, and I was like super excited. And then I went to a friend's house and tried it, and I was like, this is not the Pokemon I remember. This doesn't even seem like Pokemon to me. So I was like really kind of underwhelmed by that game a lot. That's a lot of people that try to find a rune or a grace before they go into new areas. Yeah. It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. They're not attacking me, so I'm not going to attack them. I'm not an idiot. Yeah, that PlayStation Plus on PC is pretty cool. The downside to it is they don't have any PS5 games. Because I told myself that if they had Bloodborne, why can I not think of the name of it? Demon Souls and Persona 5, I would get a subscription like right then and there and just be done with it and just have like a subscription forever to play through those 3 games. And when I checked it out, they didn't have any of those 3 games. I was like, well, never mind. I'll play Ghost of Tsushima and then I'm out. Well, they have Bloodborne, but they don't have like the PS5 version. On the creator dashboard, are your latency settings to low? I don't know. They should be. How's the speed? I got 100 megabits, but sometimes dips to 50. My internet speed, you mean? You don't even want to know what my internet speed is. You'll cry. Oh, thank God. I was like, please do damage. I was really, like, actually expecting me to do, like, nothing. I mean, the PS Plus streaming speed. For me, it was, like, really good. Like, I didn't experience any latency at all. And like I said, I played Ghost of Tsushima, of all things, on it. So, like, that game requires some pretty accurate button inputs and timing. And I don't ever feel like throughout the whole play of Ghost of Tsushima that we were ever, like, robbed because of latency or anything. It was actually really impressive. I will say that these guys are actually really easy. They look a lot scarier than they are. I will say that the Xbox streaming service is like way smoother. Like you can just tell that the Xbox streaming service is smoother in general. But oh wow, they pack a punch though. But the PlayStation one was still pretty good. Missed. Wouldn't you know it? Like the last guy's the one that gives us a hard time. I think pair means that your stream doesn't have encoding options. What's that mean? What'd that mean? Lurk, because I gotta head off. It was nice meeting you. Yeah, it was nice meeting you too. Thanks for the follow again. I really appreciate it. Stream doesn't have encoding options. Always curious, and I realized I'm watching on iOS, which is much more delayed than PC. I'll have to check that out on my creator dashboard and see if I can set low latency mode, but I'm pretty sure it is set because I remember doing that a long time ago. I've actually been streaming off and on for like over 2 years at this point. And I've never changed any of the settings since I first started like 2 years ago. See you, Pear. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate the follow. I really do. Thank you very much. Mimic. What in the world is that item I just picked up? Oh. I don't know what those do. Picked up a lot. Apparently 8 of them. Why did none of the other ones do that? That seems like a really good attack. Why did none of them use their good attack? I don't know if I should be in here. Like, these guys kind of seem easy, but simultaneously kind of seem like they could kill me really easy. if I don't pay attention. Oh, I guess if I read those messages, I would have known he was in here. My bad. You lie. Every time. It's always a freaking lie, dude. I don't know why I even try. There's never anything there. That was dumb. What's your favorite story-based RPG series you've ever played? And I'll answer and say it's not necessarily an RPG. That's the first hiccup we've had since we upgraded to Windows 11. But my favorite story-based single-player game I've played in probably like the last 4 or 5 years, and you're gonna think I'm crazy, but it's definitely Death Stranding by a long shot. I freaking fell in love with that game. I played it for so long. I think I played it like 68 hours on stream. Excuse me? That's not what ants do. Sounds cliche, but I like Final Fantasies. That's one of the things that I kind of hold as like a guilty truth as a gamer, is I've never played a single Final Fantasy game. It's true, I know, it's crazy to think. The only Final Fantasy game I've ever played is Final Fantasy 11 and Final Fantasy 14. But I've never actually played any of the mainline games at all. I want to. Like, I just bought the original Final Fantasy VII 2 weeks ago. And I intend to play that on stream eventually, but this game's kind of like sucking all my stream time up lately. I'm lost. I don't remember which way we came from. Oh, God. 2? Excuse me? No, 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 no. Oh, that was very close. Okay, we gotta kill one of you. There we go. I missed. Okay. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Got him. That was close. I only have 3 flasks left. What's your favorite Final Fantasy? I always get a different answer to that question from everybody I know who plays Final Fantasy. Like, the classic answer for a lot of people is always Final Fantasy VII, which is why that's the one I bought, because everybody seems to think, like, unanimously that it's the best Final Fantasy game, or maybe even best RPG of all time. But then every once in a while I get, like, a Final Fantasy VI. 9? Oh, okay. The Tales games are... So... I've been looking for, like, a JRPG series to get into. So Final Fantasy is one of them. Xenoblades is one of them that I'm really fascinated by. I think that's probably going to be most likely the next one I play. And the other one that I've always had my eyes on but never tried is Ys. Y-S. Like, every time one of those games gets announced, I'm like, that seems really interesting. Like, especially the title always gets me. I'm like, Ys? What the hell is Ys? I want to go home, I want to go home. Why is it always despair? God, that scared me. I've only played Ys on PSP. Tales games are good, but some of them can be hit or miss. Because they have, like, this new one that just came out this past year, Ys 8, I think it is. And, like, it's on PC, and I was really tempted to buy it and play it, but I wasn't sure how, like, connected all of those storylines are, so I don't want to, like, start at 8 if it's, like, a continuation of a big, long storyline. Is there going to be, like, a giant ant boss at the end of this? You like how I always walk around with my shield up because I'm constantly scared? Be right back. Lunchtime? Holy cow. Lunchtime? It's like midnight where I'm at. The message said no enemies ahead and then Grace, but I'm not seeing a Grace, dude. I see a Grace. He didn't lie. Wait, is this the same one? No. It's a dead end. Oh, we're 1,000 runes short. So there must be a boss fight around here, otherwise there wouldn't be a Grace and a summoning pool. That's a cool looking statue. There's gonna be an ant in this tunnel now that we touched the Grace. So he came back to life. Yeah, there he is. Or not. What? Where is he? Every time. Oh, there he is. So it says there's a hard fight up ahead, so I'm guessing this is a boss. See if we can kill yet another mini boss tonight. That'll be like 6 mini bosses in one stream. That's pretty good. Try fire. I don't have fire. Do I? Wait, do I? It's probably a horrible place to be in my inventory, but that scared the shit out of me. I have fire spells, but I don't know how to use them. Yeah, Flame of the Fell God. I don't have enough faith. Holy cow, you need 41 faith. I don't know how to use the fireball. I have it on my hotbar, but I can't cast. I must not have the right wand or something. This is the queen, huh? What a pushover. What are you talking about? Ooh! Almost got me. Oh! Almost got me. The gold rune 10? Holy crap. There's so many of them. Help me. Help me. Run, run, run. Okay, now fight him. Where'd they go? They de-aggroed, morons. Need to even the odds here. Look how many there are, holy cow. You crazy? Aw, jerk hid behind the rock. I'm out, I'm out, I'm out. Come at me, man. Come fight, come fight. Come fight me. Stop spraying stuff and come fight me. Or I'll come fight you. Oh, that was a horrible idea. Oh god. Run. Heal. Shakiri's. Kukri. 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 Oh, how many are there? Holy cow. It's like they're multiplying. I'm out. Son of a gun. Got him. I just want to even the odds, man. I can't go out there fighting 10 freaking ants, man. I'm gonna die. There we go. Now we should be good. He almost killed me. Wouldn't that have been the funniest turn of events? Cheese all of them and then die from the very last one. First off, well done. Thank you. Appreciate that, game. Why do I feel like that wasn't even the boss of this dungeon? There's probably an even bigger boss still ahead. That room's cheap as hell. I hear chittering. Chitter, chittering. Ooh, palace ruins. Ooh, there is only ooh. Time for stealth. What in the world? Please, sir, I would love a grace. Please, sire, grace me. So many smithing stones down here. Please, sire. That's a long fall. Okay. Celestial Dew. You don't say. Seems like a lot of guys down here, not gonna lie. Seems like a lot of guys down here. My goodness. So there's a doorway there. There's a doorway back there. Which one do you think is more likely to have a grace? The one with the flames or the ones without flames? They see me. They definitely see me. They're like, come on down and play. I don't want to play. I don't want to play. So here's the deal. Like, if I sprint away from these guys to get into the doorway and try and find a grace and there isn't one, and we die, it's going to be incredibly hard for me to get my runes back. And how many do I have? 1,100. Run. Let's just hope and pray that there's a grace behind this doorway. It's not looking promising. Oh god. I almost died. There's no elevator. Oh, okay. Now there's an elevator. Trap ahead. Is there a guy on the elevator? Oh, okay. Let me go up the elevator, see what's up here, and then we'll come back down. I'm hoping he's not saying that the trap ahead is on the top of the elevator. Race ahead, therefore try right. I'm gonna give you one of these in hopes that you're not lying to me. Oh, that's the same grace we found before. There was an elevator there and we didn't even know it. What a dum-dum. Do I have any runes to smash? I do. Nice. We are going way heavy on strength, dude. We should probably start spreading that out a little bit to other things eventually. We're gonna be an all-strength run. Gotta wrap up the stream tonight, though. It's like 12 o'clock my time. Let's try and get past these guys and into this building and check out what's in there. These are all mages, aren't they? Oh, this looks horrible. This looks bad. Yeah, it looks really bad. Okay, let's try a different strategy for this. Go, go, go. Thank you. I think the strategy here, now that we're down to only 58 runes, is we just sprint and try to run past them all and get through the door and see what's in there. Try to pick up all the items along the way. I don't even feel like fighting these guys. There's just too many of them. We'll probably only get like 20 runes apiece. Probably not worth our time. Guess we could summon the wolves and just let them have the field day with them. In fact, you know what? We never use them. Let's have them come out and have a good time. Go have lunch, kids. Din din time, wolves. Din din time. Just don't die instantly like you always do. That's why we don't use them, is they actually kind of seem worthless. Like every time we've ever spawned them, they've lasted all of like 5 seconds and dead. Is there an item over here? I feel like there was. No. Okay. Well, good to know. Have they killed anybody? They have not killed anybody yet. That's sad. Sad and pathetic sort. Those wolves. There's somebody in the hallway coming. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Someone's behind us. Oh, okay. Well, they're still being distracted. Let me just scooch. Scooch. Bye. Bye-bye. Good thing they walk so slow. Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss like a grace or anything up there. Oh, Jesus! What the hell was that? What in the world was that? I was waiting for that. Is that even possible to kill? Probably gonna wait and do that another time. I feel like that's not going to be in our best interest. Where in the... How did we even get here? How do I get up? Show above ground. Oh. That was insane. Absolutely possible to kill? Good lord. There's Church of the Cuckoo, huh? There's certain enemies in this game that I feel as a melee build like are 10 times harder to kill than if you're like a ranged build. That is definitely one of them. I don't even know how you would go about killing that thing as a melee character. I'll be honest, I completely forget how to get to the dog from here. Not that way. Sprint, I think? Scared me. Run away! I forget where the dog is. Cuckoo. Church of the Cuckoo. Bye-bye. I remember a lot of sprinting through things. I think we're on the right path. Yeah, this looks familiar. You almost got me, son of a bitch. We're running out of stamina. Reload. No, I think we went the wrong way. I'm still running. Oh, God! Save me! Oh, I think we summoned at the wrong frickin' grace. Here now. Gotta keep going. Yeah, we were supposed to spawn on this one. My bad. I'm gonna try the dog 1 or 2 times before I end the stream. We're so much stronger now. We never killed those guys with 1 hit before. Oh, oh man. Nice. These guys are so much easier now. This is where I run. A sprint. Oh, you jerk. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. He didn't do it. Okay. This dog gave us a hard-ass time last time, man. We didn't even get close. He's so powerful. Heal. Man. Red Wolf of Radagon, man. He's hard. We're not very good at dodging in this game, and somebody told us that, like, in order to beat this fight, you essentially have to dodge every attack. You can't use your shield. We're really bad at timing dodges in this game. And then they also said you can't use your special attack because it takes too long to wind up. And, like, that's bad for me because that's kind of how I rely on doing, like, 90% of my damage is, like, the special attack. On bosses, anyway. Kind of feel like we should just dual hand. Don't shoot me. Nice. Okay. Dual hand me? Let's do it. We're just gonna have to dodge now that we're dual handing. Like, there's no choice. You cannot block with sword. It does not work. We're dead. Stop panicking. I just panicked. I just started spamming the roll button over and over again. Alright, man. One more try. One more try. We gotta try this one more time. Dual wielding, I don't think actually adds any damage. It doesn't seem like it adds enough anyway. So let's go back to using our shield. I'm gonna do one more try. God, it's so nice to kill these guys with 1 hit now. Kind of feel like I want to go level my sword up again, but if we're going to change what sword we're using, it seems kind of pointless to keep leveling this one. Can you just sneak past these guys? No? Oh my god! I was misled. I was misled. Come on. This is a horrible start. Going in 1 flask down. Why was that other player sneaking? He's an idiot. Oh, look how much damage we did with that hit. That was pretty good. That's like probably 1/6 of his life bar in 1 hit, dude. If we can do that 5 more times, he's done. One more try. One more try. And if we don't get him this time, we'll come back to do it tomorrow. We can get this guy. We just need to dodge. We need to get better at dodging. This little death curdle that he does is 20. I got that room down. I like this boss. This boss is one of the hardest ones so far, I think. Like, none of the other main bosses... Well, actually, I take that back. Margit, of all people, gave us a really hard time. Like, I couldn't even kill him without summoning. I had to use the companion summon and my wolves at the same time to kill Margit, but none of the other bosses up until now have really given us a huge difficulty. But, to be fair, we have only fought this guy like 4 times, so... Man. One more try. One more try. This is actually one of my easiest. It's crazy how we all have different experiences. Yeah, really. Like, everybody told me, like, oh, you're gonna hate Godric. Like, he took me, like, 100 tries. I got to the second phase in 3 attempts. Like, Godric to me was like, this guy's super easy. Like, he moves so slow. How can you get hit by anything? I'm sure you'll do better with the bosses I got in trouble with. I'm just bad at dodging. Like, I wish I had the dodge skills that some people I watch have, because I'm like, man, if I could dodge and time my dodges as well as some people do, like, I'd be in business. I've also heard it doesn't really do me any good that I'm heavy all the time, either. I guess I'm light now. That's why I'm wearing my dress. Because my metal armor was, like, slowing me down big time. Like, I've gotten a lot of tips from my stream, and, like, everybody seems to think I should level health more. But I feel like leveling health instead of strength is just, like, a waste of time. I hate that move, man. That kills me, like, instantly. Like, there's no way. That move... Okay, I don't even count that as an attempt, because that was cheap. I hate when he starts with those freaking swords, man. They kill you with one hit. I was hoping he'd start with that diving move that he does, so I can just get a real cheap hit in at the beginning. One more try, and then I swear it's over. I have a tendency of doing this with this game. No other game has ever done that to me except for this game. Where, like, I just keep wanting to keep trying over and over and over again. One more try, yeah. Apparently that's a known habit of Souls players, is what I've been told during this stream. Like, no other game really does that to me at all. Like, every other game, I could just walk away and be like, oh, well, we'll try it again tomorrow. This game, it's like, nope, I gotta do it right now. We can't walk away until this guy's dead. Like, I almost take it personally when a boss doesn't die. I'm not even too worried about how many flasks we have, because it's so hard to find an opening to heal with this fight. Like, you pretty much just have to either no-hit it or die. Nice, nice. We actually dodged the swords. Nice. We don't typically dodge those, so I'm proud of us. Shit. Getting good RNG with the attacks. Not a good RNG with the attack. Okay. See, if I could learn how to dodge and time my dodges, like, this guy would be easy. Look how much damage we're doing. Okay, one more try. One more try. That was a warm-up. Is it possible? I feel like those blue projectiles don't need rolls. Do you think I can just block them? I don't think I've ever tried. The problem is, I've never leveled my stamina, so it doesn't take very much damage to just drain my blocking stamina completely. Just run side to side. Oh, I didn't even think of that. I just never imagined it would be that easy. You ass. Every once in a while, he stands on the opposite side than I'm expecting. Yeah, I didn't level my stamina past 15. I don't think mine's even that high. What's it start at? That combo kills me with one hit. Well, not one hit technically, because it is a combo, but you know what I mean. Red Wolf of Radagon, huh? Red Wolf, a piece of junk. Yeah, that's right, that's right. That's what I called you. I don't want to level my weapon anymore, because I feel like we're going to waste smithing stones that we'll want to use on another weapon later. You got this? Oh yeah, I got this. I got this. I feel like it would probably be beneficial to come into the boss at the beginning of a stream too, instead of like 3.5 hours in. Like when I'm at my peak performance. I feel like I started running way too soon. I'm gonna run out of stamina by the time I get up here. Let's go in with full health. I just eat it. I don't know how to dodge that. I just eat it. That bite, man, I can't time it. Cut his tail off and use it to make a sword when you get back to the village. This is Monster Hunter now. I missed. Can't miss. That bite goes so fast. Heal. Heal. Okay. Do a jump. Do a jump. Love that attack, man. I'll take that attack all day. Oh, the bite! So close. So close. One more. One more. I feel like I'm getting it. I feel like I'm figuring it out. If you stay distant, you lure him in to do the jumping attack. PB? That is a PB. The jumping attack I can dodge easily, and then I get a really easy, strong hit out of it. So if I just stay distant the entire fight as much as I can and lure him to do that jumping attack over and over again. I just need to start getting better at dodging the swords, which I think I did a decent job of this time. I don't think they ever hit me. Well, I won't say ever hit me. I'm pretty sure they hit me at least once. Shut up. No one likes magic anyway. Got him. I just ruined his entire life. His entire life dedicated to learning magic just so some guy can sucker punch him in the face and scream, "No one likes magic anyway!" Alright, so stay distant, stay distant. We gotta learn the timing of his bite. If we learn how to dodge the bite, he's done. See? That's too fast. That's too fast for me. I can't keep up with that. Stay distant, stay distant. Oh, you pass. God dang it. Alright, we gotta get some attacks in here. I was going in for the kill, you see that? I think I'm good for one more. One more. I just need to time that bite, man. That bite attack is so much quicker than you think it's going to be when you see it. If I can time the dodge on that, I think we got this guy. Yeah, blue swords can be avoided by just running left and right. Nice. The bite can be tricky. Kneel before your king. God, he's dead. Run! Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, you son of a bitch. Got one sheep shot in on me. Yeah, give me that attack I love. Look how much damage we do when we can pull that off. The only time I feel comfortable doing it is after that attack, though. Don't roll towards him, please. What are you, psycho? What are you, psycho? You got a death wish? You ass. I didn't know he did 3 bites. I thought he only did 2. Son of a bitch, man. That combo is so cheap. I can't count that as an attempt. That wasn't an attempt. That was garbage. It was garbage. Excited. What is that, Baby Yoda? He's so excited. That combo just crushes us, man. We cannot get hit by the bite. As soon as we get hit by the bite, we get hit by the swords, and then we're just done. Which is why other people watching the stream last time argued that I should probably be leveling health so I don't just die from one hit. But then my counter argument was, no, I just need to get so good that I never get hit, and then we won't have to worry about it. I kind of feel like that's the whole point of all these games, is like you just fight the boss until you get so good at the attack pattern that you never get hit. And that's how you win. Don't be on the left side. Thank you. Do not get a cheap shot on me, you piece of crap. Yeah, I even took my runes back. How you like that? He doesn't like it. He's not happy about it. He wanted those runes. Oh, you're right. You can totally just run. You butt. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, butt? What are you gonna do, butt? No, wrong time. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. We're not doing well. We're not doing well. Resettle, resettle, resettle. Get out of there. Get out of there. I don't really know how we survived that, but we did. Eat it. Run. God, I timed that wrong. Heal, 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 heal. No! That stupid combo, man. God. Yeah, that one combo just gets us. Kills me instantly. I gotta do one more. I gotta do one more. Like, every time we try, I feel like I'm learning more muscle memory on dodging. And if we wait until tomorrow, we're gonna lose all this muscle memory we're building. Bites you to stagger, and then bam, bam, bam. Yeah, like staggers you with a bite, and then you just take 3 bullets right to the chest. I feel like that's the longest we've lasted. Now we just have to combine that with the damage we did during the PB, and we'll be good. I spent way too much time panicking and trying to heal when I should have been getting attacks in. I have like this personal rule that if I'm not full health, like I don't... What? Oh, that's another person. I have like this personal rule that if I'm not at full health, I don't try to attack a boss. Like as soon as I got hit, I get like paranoid, and I'm like, okay, well now I have to just concentrate on healing. I can't do any damage until I heal. You jerk. Do a jump attack. Yes. Thank you. That does so much damage. Oh! It's fine. We can take all day if we need to. Except not really, because I do have to sleep at some point. Man. I feel like we're getting better at the dodging, but now we're missing every attack. Like we need to put the two together. We need to put the better dodges and our PB damage together. Like we can't seem to get both. We can get one or the other. Because there were like 3 good strong attacks there that we missed and just completely whiffed. And he would have been down to at least half health. I got 10 more minutes worth of tries in me before I absolutely have to get off, no questions asked. Praying for a win. I feel like we're getting it. I feel like we're figuring it out slowly. Like every time I play against him, I feel like I do something better. It's just a matter of time until all of it just clicks and comes together. Don't get a cheap shot on me. Oh, you almost did. Okay, here it comes. How many tries do you think it took you to kill this guy? Because you said it was like an easy one for you, right? I was going for a new strategy. It's not gonna work. Don't do the new strategy. Okay, we're in a bad spot. We're in a bad spot. Son of a butt. My new strategy, I was gonna try 3 tries. That's it? Really? Holy cow! My new strategy, I was gonna try is try to get close this time, but that was not working. Like as soon as we got close, he crushed us. I think distance is the key, but then we can't get damage. Like, distance keeps us alive, but distance prevents us from being able to land hits. So maybe we just gotta body him. Maybe we just get him up close and personal and just crush him. Get up close, dodge his sword attacks, and hope we do enough damage to kill him before he kills us. Maybe try to trace a circle when you see the blue. It's not a bad idea. Just start running in a circle. Help! Don't, you son of a... It's always like random, whether he's on the left side of the stairs or the right side. Maybe we get up close this time. Let's try up close. We haven't really tried up close yet. Give me a jump attack to start. Thank you. I'll take that. And stay close. Stay close. Don't give him any distance. That's a bad idea. Up close is a bad idea. Holy shit! What is that? God, we keep whiffing, man. We can't afford to whiff. Oh, okay. Didn't get me that time. Peace. PB, PB, PB me, PB me, PB me, PB me. Oh, we keep missing. Stop missing. PB. Okay, I'll take the PB. I hate that attack. Man, I feel like we're getting it. I feel like we're getting it. Up close is how you beat him. Man, that seems risky. Like, the timing of the dodges for the attacks change when you're up close than when you're far away. EB, one more try. One more. I feel like we're getting it. Like, I feel like it's starting to click. We just gotta put all the pieces together. Now that we've seen his last attack that he's been hiding from us this whole freaking time. That's kind of messed up. I didn't realize he had a blue meteor he could shoot out of his freaking mouth. He knows. He's scared. He's scared that we're getting better. That's why he finally pulled out the big guns. He was like, I was keeping this for a true adversary, and you have proven yourself to be one. No, mommy! Okay, reset, reset. Son of a bitch. That wasn't even an attempt. We didn't just straight up at the beginning. We just got blasted to death instantly. That's messed up, man. I tried running, but for some reason, I think he bit me while I was trying to run. I definitely wish there was like a training school you could go to inside the game that taught you how to time your dodges. Like, Raya Lucaria is the school of magic. I wish they had like a school of melee combat. You could go there and practice your dodging. Nope. I felt like Big Pot Boy wanted a piece of me. I could hear him pitter-pattering behind me. Hey, it's me and you, man. It's me and you. All day long. For the rest of days. Don't do it. I beg of you. No! Damn it. I don't like you. Get out of here. You're not my friend. You're not man's best friend. I don't care what anybody says. You piece, man. How can you tell how many hit combo he's doing? Like, he pulls out like 4 different combos. Some only do 2 attacks, some do 3, some do 4. I'm sitting here waiting for an opening that doesn't even exist because I thought he was going to stop attacking. Got a couple more tries in us. Like, I keep doing power attacks. I wonder if I can fit 2 regular attacks in the window that I do 2 power attacks. Or if that's even going to make any difference whatsoever. It's like, here's what I've been doing, is this attack here takes forever. But if I just do blop, blop, get 2 regular attacks in instead. I don't know. I don't know. It's just crazy enough it might work. So you said when you killed him, you did it up close and personal, huh? You weren't taking any of his puppy dog shit. What if we just start right off? Just get in his face. Feel like we're coming for you, you frickin' dog. How you like that, huh? How you like that? Huh? You like it? You like that? He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. Guys, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it at all. God, it's so... The delay between, like, doing an attack and being able to dodge is so big. Like, once I do an attack, it takes me forever to, like, recover so I can dodge. Oh my gosh. We're cracked. Oh, fuck. I forgot. I forgot that was a thing he could do. PB? PB me? PB me? PB me? PB me? PB me? Heal? No, not like this, not like this. PB me? PB me! PB me! Oh. We did it! Memory stone. We're crouched on him. We gave him the teabag. Involuntarily teabagged just from muscle memory alone. Man. PB me! That was a fun fight, but it was hard, man. It took us so long to get that one. PB me, says the guy who just won. I mean, it's technically a PB. It's the best PB we'll ever get. Man, that's a good way to end the stream right there. Only I had a friend. Be wary of crab. Why is it always enemy? I think that's as good a place as any to end the stream as far as I'm concerned. That was nice, man. I'm glad I killed the boss. We've been fighting that guy for 3 streams now. He's a piece and a half. But thanks, guys, for joining Owen and Fida's pair. Appreciate you guys following. Definitely check us out. We'll probably be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Time. That's when we typically stream. And then we'll see what else Raya Lucaria has left to offer. Apparently there's still more left of this massive academy. Looks like there's still a lot left of it. But until now, catch you guys next time. See ya.